All right. Hey, parents. Hey, students, class family. Just wanted to give you all a little help with this subtraction debacle we have going on. I know the majority of the students did not perform well on this assessment, so I just wanted to give you all a quick update on kind of the way I teach it in class, the words I use, the questions I ask to the students that seem to help them, and so hopefully this is helpful to you. Let me show you the book that we use. Maybe. Here we go. All right. So you should have gotten the grade 2 module 4 Succeed book sent home. Every student brought it home. Hopefully you hung on to it. This is just for extra practice. But inside at the top, it says what lesson, oops, can't see that. Here it is. What lesson we're currently working on. This is lesson 12. It gives you as a parent a little helper. So this is the homework helper sheet. It says it gives you kind of a little lesson, kind of with some text boxes on how we are teaching that in class. And then it gives you, sorry, trying to get my camera in order here. Some problems to practice with, and then it's got some pictures over here and things like that. So make sure that you're utilizing this book to practice at home. You and I probably learned this kind of subtraction with borrowing, but Bluebonnet is now calling it regrouping. And sometimes we call it take a 10 or make a 10. So if your students are using any of that lingo, that's what that is from. So let me show you a couple of them, one with just tens and regrouping, and one all the way into the hundreds. So we've been practicing, for instance, 54 minus 28. This is one of the problems from lesson 12 homework on page 53 in the Succeed book. Okay, this is what Bluebonnet calls standard algorithm. So you and I this is how we learned it with the numbers. Okay, we said, oh, we have 4. Can we take away 8? We cannot. We have to go next door. We called it borrowing. So if we have 5 and we borrow 1, now we have 4. We bring the 10 over here. We change this to 14. Okay, as far as I can recall, that's how I learned it. 14 minus 8 is 6. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, so we have been learning that in class, but we're also drawing the picture with it. So these two particular numbers just have a tens and a ones. Okay, this number was 54 under here. So we're going to draw the number 54 in tens or ones. We talk about why do we draw it? Because it's first, and also because it's the biggest number. Okay, so the number 54 has 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it has 4 in the ones place. We try to practice, make these nice and neat so our brain is happy, okay, and make it in a 10 frame. Then we ask, oh, I need to take away 8 ones. If I look in my ones, can I take away 8? No, I can't. So what do we have to do, class? We take a 10. So we're going to take a 10 from over here. It's the same thing we did here. We took a 10 from here. We borrowed 1. We only have 4 left. Same here. If I take a 10, I only have 4 left. But I have to trade. We talked today, if I take 10 from Carter, he's going to want me to give him 10 back, correct? Because we're swapping it, okay? So when I take 10 from this side, I need to make sure and put 10 over here in the ones. And we make it nice and neat in a 10 frame. And make sure if I'm taking 10 from the tens, that I'm putting 10 in the ones. So now I have all of these ones, and I need to take away 8. We know when we take away, when it's subtraction, we cross them off. 1, 2, whoop, hold on. Let's see if my camera will go back. There it is, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we circle or put a line around what we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We write that underneath. Now I look at my tens place. I need to subtract 2 more. 1, 2. How many tens do I have left? I have 2 tens left. Oh, look, I got the same number. Okay, so this is the standard algorithm. This is the drawing the picture. A lot of my students, I noticed, were trying to do this math mentally, and they were missing the tens place because of all of the mumbo jumbo. So I'm really strongly encouraging them to draw the picture. Even if you think you know the answer, draw the picture, because we're making mistakes because we're crossing over tens and ones and all of that kind of thing. Okay, same kind of thing with 1 in the hundreds. I'm going to look at lesson 13 homework on page 57. And so the math problem standard algorithm would be 53 minus 31. 153 minus 31. So here we're going to draw hundreds, tens, and ones. Again, I'm going to draw this number because it's first and because it's the biggest. How many's in the hundreds? 1. How many's in the tens? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many's in the ones? 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I start subtracting. Okay, I've got 3. Can I take away 1? Sure can. I have 5. Can I take away 3? Yep. 1, 2, 3. And then my hundreds are the same. So how many ones do I have? 2. How many tens, 2 and 1. Let's see if it matches. 3 minus 1 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. Okay, that one happened to not cross over tens and ones and all the things. Okay, and then the opposite is true with addition. This hung up a few of them also. Let's say 117 plus 49. Okay, this time it's plus. So students, if we are adding, that means we're going to draw more, not cross them off. I'm making a video. So I have a 1 in the hundreds place. I have a 1 in the tens place. I have 7 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, making that nice and neat. I'm adding, so I'm going to draw more. I'm going to draw 9 more ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, students, what do we notice here? Oh my goodness, we have a 10 frame. So we're going to box that in. Where's that 10 frame going to go? Over to the tens place. I draw a 10, cross off my ones. I'm not counting them anymore. Okay, and then I'm also adding 4 more tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not adding any hundreds. Now I go back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 100. So if I do the math standard algorithm, 7 plus 9 is 16. I write the 6. Carry the 1 is what we used to call it. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 4 more is 6. And bring the 1 down. Okay, hope that clarifies a few things. In subtraction, we call it take a 10. So hopefully they can talk to you about taking a 10. Why do we take a 10? Because we need some ones. And then in addition, when we make the 10 frame, we call that make a 10. And make sure it gets over into the tens place. All right, feel free to reach out if you have any questions.